Today we're looking at the different aspects of elasticity of demand, and we want to basically break down the formula. So, first one, just noting that in general, elasticity of demand looks at the responsiveness of quantity demanded to changes in different variables. So one is responsiveness to changes in the price of the product, and that's the price elasticity of demand. The second one is the responsiveness of quantity demanded to changes in the price of some other product, right? And that's cross price elasticity of demand. Then we have the responsiveness of quantity demanded to changes in income, and this one would be our income elasticity of demand. Also related is our elasticity of supply, which is the responsiveness of quantity supplied to changes in the price of the product. Right, so here goes. So for the price of the product, we're saying elasticity of demand, or price elasticity of demand, is the percentage change in quantity demanded, and we're looking at that in response to changes in percentage change in price. Right, so pretty straightforward. Price elasticity, so we're looking at how quantity demanded responds to changes in price. Next, the price of other products. So this is our cross elasticity of demand. And here we look at the percentage change in quantity demanded in response to the percentage change in the price of another product. Right, so again, the formula is consistent. Let's look at income. For income elasticity of demand, we're looking at the percentage change in quantity demanded divided by the percentage change in income. So if you notice, in each case, what we have at the top is percentage change in quantity demanded. What changes is the denominator, and it changes based on which elasticity we are calculating. So if it's price elasticity of demand, we divide by the percentage change in price. If it's cross price elasticity of demand, we divide by the percentage change in the price of the other product. And if it's income elasticity of demand, then we divide by the percentage change in income. Now, for elasticity of supply, right, we look at the price elasticity of supply. Then for this one, at the top, because it's supply that we're now looking at, then at the top we have percentage change in quantity supplied, but we still divide by the percentage change in price. Right, so pretty straightforward. And in a previous video we looked at this formula, but just noting that what we use here is the midpoint rule. So it's new quantity, percentage change in quantity demanded, it's new quantity, minus old quantity, divided by the average quantity, which is Q2 plus Q1 over 2. And it's recommended that we calculate each of the percentage changes separately, then do the division to calculate the price elasticity of demand. Right? For percentage change in price, same principle, new price minus old price divided by the average of the prices. So it's P2 plus P1 over 2. For supply, right, it's percentage change in quantity supplied, same thing, Q2, new quantity minus old quantity over the average of the two quantities. Percentage change in price, new price minus original price divided by the average of the two prices. So again, pretty consistent. For cross price elasticity, right, we look at the percentage change in quantity demanded, same as before. Percentage change in the price of the other product, same principle. Income elasticity, same principle. Percentage change in QD, new quantity minus old quantity over the average of the two quantities. Percentage change in income, new income minus the original income over the average of the two incomes. So I2 plus I1 over 2. So here we have them side by side, and really it's not really difficult to remember these formulas because they are pretty consistent. Right? Pretty consistent. Right? At the top, it's always percentage change in quantity. Right? The only exception is when we're dealing with supply, so we have QS. But for the others, it's QD all the way. Right? And for the denominator, it looks at whatever we are measuring. Now, we also have to interpret these results. So note, for price elasticity of demand, if the result is less than 1, the absolute value of the result is less than 1, we say demand is inelastic. And absolute value just means, look at the number, ignore the sign. Just look at the number. If the absolute value is equal to 1, we say that demand has unit elasticity. And if it's greater than 1, demand is elastic. For the example, here we have price elasticity of demand is equal to negative 0.4. For the absolute value, we simply ignore the sign and look at the number. So the absolute value would just be 0.4. Since this is less than 1, we conclude that demand is inelastic. Alright, let's look at the others. For supply, similar. Right? But for this one, we don't need the absolute value because the numbers are normally positive. So less than 1, we say supply is inelastic. Equal to 1, we say supply has unit elasticity. Greater than 1, supply is elastic. Cross price elasticity. If the cross price elasticity of demand is negative, we say that the products are complements. Right? That means when the price of one goes up, then the quantity of the other one that is purchased also goes down. Right, so let's think about it. If egg and sausages are complements, and I normally buy sausages with my egg, when the price of eggs go up, I will buy less eggs. Because I'm buying less eggs, I will also buy less sausages. Right, so that's complements. If the result is positive, we say that they are substitutes. So one is replacing or displacing the other. Income elasticity. For this one, if the result is negative, we're looking at an inferior good. Inferior good meaning, when my income goes up, I purchase less of the inferior good. If the result is positive, we're looking at a normal good. But then for normal goods, we can further break them down into, if the result is less than 1, we say it's a necessity. Right? So less than 1, which is inelastic, we say it's a necessity. Example, 0.7. And if it's greater than 1, example 1.4, we say that it is a luxury good. Right? So if the result is negative, it's an inferior good. That's it. If it's positive, then it's a normal good, which could either be a necessity or a luxury, depending on if the value is less than 1 or greater than 1. Alright, so I really hope this helps. Wishing you all the best. Take care.